Assalamu alaikum students. With the aim to make economics very easy subject, I'm Fozia and I'm here to start basic concepts of economics at intermediate or first year level. Let's start understanding about economics. Whenever we want to understand economics, there is a big question, that is, what is economics? In order to throw light on this question, there are two terms that those have to understand. These terms are scarcity economics and scarcity economics. Economics is a social science which deals scarcity. And what is scarcity? It is a condition in which our wants are greater than our limited resources. In order to fulfill our wants with limited resources, we have to make choices. So, we can say that economics is a subject which deals individuals, firms or industries and government. In economics, we study how individuals, firms, industries or government deals with scarcity. There are two main branches of economics. Those are microeconomics and macroeconomics. In order to understand these two branches, at first we have to understand the meaning of micro and macro. Micro means unit, a small unit, and macro means large units or whole. Okay, let's differentiate between micro and macro economics. Microeconomics, it is a study of small economic units, whereas in macroeconomics we have to study large economic units. Example of microeconomics are individuals and firms, whereas examples of macroeconomics is macroeconomics are national economic growth, government spending, inflation and unemployment. In order to see an example from our daily routine, I am throwing an example of educator school system. When we talk about educator school system, it means it is macroeconomics. And when we say a specific branch of educator school system, let's suppose educator school G14 sector, educator school Margla campus. It means we are going to study a specific unit of educator, and this will become in microeconomics. So, in order to understand about economics, let's have a video.
So, what is economics? Economics starts with the word scarcity. But what is scarcity? Scarcity is the idea that we cannot have everything we want. As much as we'd like to have, there are limits that keep us from having everything. What are these limits? Scarce resources. Why are these resources scarce? Because they're hard to find. Money is a great example. Let's say you want a phone and a laptop, but you don't have enough money to buy both. You're forced to choose between the two. Even if you have enough money to buy both, you'll still have to choose between buying those things or buying other stuff. What I'm trying to say is that you can never have enough money, which makes it a scarce resource. Time is another scarce resource. Suppose you need to work, but you also want to play on your Xbox. You can go to work, or you can play video games, but you can't do both at the same time. Of course, you can do one after the other, but there's only 24 hours in a day. By doing one thing, you'll have to cut another thing from your schedule. So, what is economics? Economics is a study of how people make decisions, given the resources, scarce resources, that are provided to them. But it's not just about people. It's also how businesses and governments make decisions as well. Economics is a study of how our society as a whole uses its resources.